Every hour.
92.3 Nigeria Info.
A clean surrounding is a collective effort.
Diseases could be avoided
with good hygiene practice. Be more responsible with how you dispose waste products. The environment will be better looking without litter and exposed garbage. We love our city clean. This message is from 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Our freedom depends on our proactive responsibilities.
Let's talk, act, and be about development.
With one voice, our potential is realized. This is your number one news, talk, and sports radio station. 92.3 Nigeria Info. I am listening.
What we do goes beyond bringing you the news. We give you a chance to talk about it. Your opinion, your voice.
This is 92.3 Nigeria Info, Port Harcourt.
Your number one news, talk, and sports radio station.
Are you running late and can't make it down to our Rumorsi office to book your commercials? Don't worry, because you can take advantage of our marketing office inside Port Harcourt to book your commercials. It is located at Shop 9 Mediatrix of All Graces Plaza, opposite FIRS Stadium Road, Port Harcourt. You can also call our sales rep on 0817-001-8162. That's 0817-001-8162. News 6 a.m.
Your Excellency, I have been asked to summon you to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
That position has always been very clear. The forthcoming election is sensitive and decisive.
News 12 noon.
Abandoned projects by the former administration, it's a problem.
I have spoken with my people. We all agree that on today there shall be no materialization.
News 6 p.m.
You don't sell assets to consume. If there is need for it, to sell assets, to invest, to create wealth.
Tune in to our major bulletins at 6 a.m., 12 noon, and 6 p.m. 6 a.m., 12 noon, and 6 p.m. And our updates every hour on the hour on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
We give the facts.
News entirely.
We give the evidence. Just to keep you informed.
News, weather. I get my information top of the hour, every hour.
92.3 Nigeria Info. And now, hard facts.
Hard facts with Dayo.
Hello, good afternoon to you. Welcome to Hard Facts 91.3 Nigeria Info in Port Harcourt. I'm Dayo. It's a very fine day. Absolutely, it's a holiday as well. Happy Eid al-Kabir or Happy Salah to all my Muslim brothers and sisters out there. Congratulations! It's a wonderful Tuesday. It's a holiday as well, and I do imagine or know for certain that today means quite a lot to Muslims, not just in Nigeria or in Rivers State, but all over the world. Congratulations on this great celebration, and wish you guys the very best. I hope you have a great time in spite of the enormous challenges that we consistently, unfortunately, have to deal with in the country. But it's a good day today, so no unfortunate discussions. Well, in a manner of speaking, because you never quite know what will come up on Hard Facts, really, do you? Anyways, welcome once again. Now, I had, from now till 7 o'clock, I'll come to that shortly. From now till 7, we have a conversation coming up. I'll intimate you as to what those matters are in a moment. But let's see, between now and 4 o'clock, there will be no run today. If you've been an ardent listener of Hard Facts, you might remember that especially on public holidays or festive periods, I don't do a rant. Normally, I do deliver a rant between 3 and 4, and I get your thoughts at 9 till 4 p.m. But when there's a holiday or some festive period, are saying that people should take some time off the sad, difficult things and just have a good time. So no rant today. Something else will come up on the show. I'll let you into what that is in a moment. But that takes us to 4 p.m. Now, before we've got the news coming up, that's the business news. We still have news, by the way, even though it's a holiday. And let's see. After that, we'll delve into some matter. River State, I gather, has got waivers or procured or secured, I think is the word, has secured waivers for 15 modular refineries, and the plan is that they are going to come on stream sometime in the not too distant future. What potentials does this hold for River State? At what stage of this process are we at the moment? I'll be speaking with Dr. Peter Midday, River State Commissioner for Energy and Natural Resources, who will be my guest in the 4 o'clock hour. You might remember he was in the studio yesterday, but we did not conclude our conversation, so you might see we're having a part 2 of that conversation today. Taking us to 5 we got the news update coming up, and after that, Electoral Amendment Bill Buhari. Still plenty of talk about that one. E-transmission of results, Buhari's aid defense rejection, NBA, others say resolution illegal, selfish. Now, Eastern National Assembly usurping the powers of INEC. We'll look at that in the 5 o'clock hour. We're joined by Barrister Richard Wokocha, Associate Professor of Public Law at the River State University. Will be my guest for that conversation in the 5 o'clock hour. At 6 we got the major news coming up, and opening season is up after that. If you missed out on any matter discussed on the show, I'll take your thoughts between then and about 7 o'clock when we wrap up the show today. The sports gang will be in by 7 for extra time. Now, before we delve into the conversation for this hour till 4 p.m., I'd like to send a special greeting to some very, very dear friends of mine known as Powell's Place, the wonderful, great guys at Powell's Place. It's wonderful set of people, and I was with them earlier on. Sincerely, this was one of those days I wish I did not have to come to work, but man, gotta do what I gotta do, right? So thanks especially to Jude. He had the guys over on today. Jude Udebulu, it was fantastic being with you. Thank you so much for the meat, for the bully and fish, for the peppers. I had so much to eat. I don't think I've been that stuffed in a very, very, very long time. Thank you so much, Jude, and I heard of so much more coming on. And shout out to all the other guys, Tunde Barrister, Tunde Fashi, Bumi Ademuse, Chibuzo Enzo, aka Baby Doyle, Colonel, Daniel, Francis, Paul himself, Lecroix, as indeed, Jegzi, Odion, Larry, Sergey Wanders, Uche, the fine guy, Higgs, Charles, so many names really, Olumide, Faye, I could go on and on and on, Bumi, but Tony, so many persons really. It was great seeing you guys today. I spent all that time with you guys, and I'd also like to add to this. I hope that Soji and Taiwo are able to resolve the issues. And we're always going to have issues. Yes, we will. But what makes us progressives, what makes us mature, is that we're able to resolve this issue. So I hope today, a festive celebratory period, that Soji and Taiwo are able to resolve their differences. And everybody else out there, if you've got any challenge or difference with some person, today on a festive day is a good day to resolve those issues. Alright guys, the Powell's Place crew, have a wonderful time today still. Enjoy yourselves. Now, I mentioned earlier on there will be no ranting this hour. There's a very significant issue that came up sometime during the week, and I'm aware it's been it's raised a lot of dust, even generated some controversy. I think it was sometime last week on Nigeria Info in Lagos. There was a show, I think, called On the Sunny Side show in Lagos with Joyce, was when this conversation came up. Some woman called in on the show and talked about how she taught her husband and his side chicks a very significant lesson. Now, I'd like for you to, it's about 13 minutes, so I'd like for you to take your time to listen to this. If you're on social media, you may have come across this already. On WhatsApp, people are sharing it everywhere, but in case you haven't heard it, and even if you've heard it before, I'd like to play it back still. I'd like to get your take on what this woman did. Once again, she taught her husband and his 4 side chicks a lesson. And there are different opinions on the actions of the woman. So I'm playing back the audio right now. Take a listen, and I'll get your take on this till about 4 p.m. Do please stay tuned.
Yeah, I have a confession, but I won't say my name. That's why I'm calling with a private number.
Well,
okay.
Good security. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll have a confession on what I did to my husband's side chicks, the 4 of them. Okay, let me try and make it very short. We've been married for 18 years. I knew him when I was very young, and he's a very wonderful man. I don't lack anything, nothing, absolutely nothing. We're doing very well. And the only issue I have with him was that he was cheating, and I kept warning him. And he has BP problem, he has high blood pressure problem, and I kept warning him. He didn't listen to me. And one day, I think one of our conversations, I warned him. I said, "The day you will see what you are looking for, I will remind you." Unfortunately, he's in his 40s. I'm in my 30s, and God blessed us so well with 2 boys. And he had partial stroke.
At 40?
And yeah, he's in his 40s. He had partial stroke, and all along when we had that issue, because it was on his WhatsApp and text messages, he now moved his conversations with them to his email, because I rarely check his email. I don't even have time to even go through his email.
Wait. He had partial stroke. He was still cheating?
No. It was. Okay. I said before then, when we had one, I think one of our last conversations was when I now warned him and said, "Today you will see what you are looking for."
Yeah.
I will remind you. He's Yoruba, I'm Igbo.
Okay.
And the next thing, when it happened, when the hospital, all through, there's this particular person that was calling, the person's name, Bola Client. So I thought it was people he has business to do with and all that.
Yeah.
So I could see his phone, the almighty phone with the CBN code was with me. And he has to put his password. He said his password. I said, no problem. Since the phone was with me, I had to go through the phone. Only to going through the phone, an email came in, and I'm like, oh. So and I opened all his mail, and I noticed, oh, you moved everything here, so I wouldn't say it because I knew he's a workaholic. That's the truth. And I now started going through all the emails. I got home. They were still in the hospital. I printed, because we have a printer home, I printed everything out. Wow. I went as far as merging their name to, I went to even to his account, how he sent 200,000, 100,000, 300,000, upkeep 50,000. Truthfully, he's a nice man. I don't lack anything.
Yeah.
I own 3 cars. We live in a duplex. God has blessed us so well. We have kids that are studying in Canada, 2 boys. God has blessed us with 2 boys.
Okay.
And after we go, this person kept sending emails. So all I did, I now replied the email that I'm not in the country. I traveled for a brief meeting. I'll let you know when I'm back. She even gave her list. I said, no problem. Anything for you, my girl.
You too, Sal, 419. Like, what?
So I played her.
Yeah.
I printed everything out. I bought a file. I filed all of them. I used their name to search them on WhatsApp.
Do you have a job? Do you have a full-time? I think you should quit. John DSS at this point, man.
No. You know, truthfully, women are born FBI. You don't have to go through any training.
Okay.
Women are born FBI. That's the truth.
Wow.
So I printed everything. I filed them with their names. I waited. When we got back home, after a month, before we got back home, I installed a camera in the house.
Got back home from the hospital now?
Yeah, from the hospital.
Okay, go ahead.
I installed the camera in the house, and for some time he had to be on diaper and all that. So I now invited... So after a month that we got back home, I wanted him to settle in. I now brought out everything. I said, this is this person. He started crying. I said, no, today is not the day for tears.
Oh, you speak Yoruba? Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I was born and bred in Lagos.
Okay.
It's Sulere born breed.
Ah, nice.
So the next thing, I told you,
Okay.
You see, look at this phone. These are the particular phone. I went to his account. I printed all the ones he sent to them with their names. Everything was filed like one that works in an office.
Like a secretary. Well, bless your heart.
I filed everything for him. Even their pictures on Instagram, their name. I filed everything. Everything.
That's another stroke for that guy, man. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
So
wow.
After everything I gave him, it's like I said, no, today is not the day for tears.
Yeah.
You know, I told you, the day you will see what you are looking for, I will remind you. I'm reminding you today. This is what you have been doing with money. I'm not lacking money, no problem, but this is what you have been doing with money.
Yeah.
This is what you have been doing. You're paying rent, you're paying school fees, you're doing this, you're doing
What did
that.
he say?
No, he was just crying. You know, men, when you catch them red-handed, you don't have explanation. It is just to say, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I said, no, you're not sorry. Because if you're sorry, I don't think you will go to this extent.
Okay.
No problem. What I now did was, I now had to tell my chef and my maid to go on 2 weeks break. They thought I wanted to sack. I said, I can't sack you people. Who will do all this? Who will carry him? Who will put him on the bed? And I said, no, you guys just go on 2 weeks break. Because I needed to teach them a lesson.
Okay.
And now, the one that was calling the Bola client, I now sent an email to her that I'm back in the country, that she should come over to the house. She said, how about your wife? I said, no, my wife has traveled. She went to Canada to see the kids, because my kids are in the university. She said she went to Canada to check on the kids. I said, okay. She even came with a bag to spend 1 week or more. I don't know how many clothes.
Wow. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Immediately she came in, I now used the locker from upstairs, because we live in a duplex, to lock the door. So even when you use the key, it won't open. Except I put the code.
Okay.
And my husband cannot move. He was in the living room upstairs. That was before we moved this room downstairs to make it easier for everyone. He was in the living room upstairs, and she came in. She even screamed, baby. My husband was looking at me like, who is baby? Who is that in the house? Immediately she came up. My husband's head just came down. She was shocked, saying me. I told her to sit. I was the one that invited over. I spoke to her. I said, I know you. I know everything. I told her everything. I gave her full information. Like
you also gave her the file.
I gave her the information. I brought out her file. I said, this is you. These are all the money my husband has been sending to you. And I deliberately did not clean my husband up that morning, because he was on diaper at those early stages.
Okay.
Not now that he's moving around and all that.
Okay.
I now told her. I deliberately left my husband like that. I didn't date him.
Yeah.
And I said, since you're here,
second wife,
you enjoyed everything with me. You enjoyed his money. You enjoyed the D. Let me not use.
Yeah.
You enjoyed everything. We shared the nudity, so there's no need. You will have to work a whole day. She thought, I collected her phones. I seized everything. I said, I won't touch you, but you will work. I cannot suffer this alone. She understood. I thought I can't suffer this alone. Yes, he's my husband.
Your husband,
you will have to eat part of it. She was scared. I said, no, you don't have to be scared. Already have cameras in the house. I know my husband was helpless. If he had way to scream, he would have screamed. He just could not scream. She cooked that morning. She made breakfast. But before, there's something she did. She was taking off the diaper and was closing her nose. I'm like, oh, you don't know anything. Everything that she did, she doesn't know that it was on camera. Everything was recorded. By 7, I said, you can go. I still gave her money to go. I said, do you know the next day? I did it to the 4 of them for 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks stretch, as in one day.
One day one person comes, another day another person comes.
Wow. I did it to the 4 of them. And the 4 of them blocked him permanently on WhatsApp. They blocked him. My husband was up. I now played the whole
video for him to watch.
And said, look at what. So they can close their nose, but they can't close their nose to alert. He was helpless. He doesn't have a choice. He will watch it because at the early stages he was sitting one place. Is it me he wants to chase around the house?
To collect the remote from you.
He cannot. I told him, you will watch it. Look at your girlfriend. Not even one is even irritated to clean him up. I'm like, oh, the same man you sleep with. They're irritated to clean him up.
Wow.
They're irritated to take off the diaper. You are, and again, and that was, what was that her name? Hey, not Bola. The other one, she was irritated to do anything. I'm like, she's feeling irritated, like, what is this? I'm like, oh, no. And I said, look at them. And this is what I will do until you get better. This is what I will do. But to God be the glory. He's doing fine now. He's moving around.
Can he speak?
He's recovering. What?
Can he speak?
Yeah, he's speaking.
Oh, okay.
He affected his hand and his leg. But right now he's moving. He's just using a staff to move around. His hand is back to normal now because I was like a gym instructor, even though we have another gym instructor that comes to the house.
Yeah.
The therapists that come to connect everything.
Yeah.
But his hand is perfectly where you won't even know anything happen to him.
Yeah. Could you speak closer? Sorry, we're losing. Speak closer to your mouthpiece, please.
Okay, it's just I said he's doing very fine now. Like,
you have a physiotherapist for him?
Yeah, we have a physiotherapist that come to the house to do everything, even a gym instructor, and even myself. I still massage and do the little I can do with my small hands and all that. But thank God his hand is back to normal now. You won't even anything happen to him. It's just his leg. And even when you see him, you would think maybe he had an accident or he slipped. You won't even know he's even struck. He's doing perfectly well now. But today, he's still apologizing. But I'm happy I did that to them.
Do you have evening classes? You have like venue evening, because I be hearing like women. No. I hear women say that their husband cheated, then they went to fight on the street with the side chick. I'm like, are you not? Haven't you been embarrassed enough?
Fight?
How'd you go fight? How'd you go confront?
I don't have the energy to fight. The only beating I could give my husband was what I did.
No, that thing you did was not. That was Auschwitz. That was.
A lot of people can call it movie and all that. This is real, and that is what I'm
psychologically. That was
number so that nobody can cheat. Till today, none of even my husband said, "Do you know that they blow?" I said, "No, go back." I said, "The video is still in my house." I tell them, look they're afraid. They don't want to touch you because you have stroke. But when you were fine, you can send 200,000, you can send 300,000. Wow. But it's good anyway. My upkeep has increased again. Everything has increased. I have a new car now. My husband is now doing the good boy someone I knew when I was 17 years. Wow. Now he's now doing that good boy when he was when we were younger. Everything is back to normal.
Look, nice meeting you.
I punished the
Thank you very much for sharing the story.
I have information about them. I have their location. One of them, I even remember, one of them was trying to say she would scream. I said, yeah, you will tell them how you got into my house. They made lunch, they made breakfast, they made dinner before they left my house.
Madam.
I made sure they even cleaned him up. If he wants to, I'll say, carry him. You have to carry him. So that they will know my husband has weight. They will know what I will carry after they leave.
Look, lady, you have Nigerian women want to thank you. And thank you very much.
And I'm brag girl, Navy for that matter. You cannot come and suffer me now.
Oh yeah.
I wanted them to feel that chicken. We were eating chicken when chicken was good. Now that we want to drink garri, they have to drink it. If they don't drink it, women need to know that there are ways to punish men. You don't have to go and fight on the street or make noise.
Yeah. Okay.
If you have him to the corner, he will bend to your taste.
Thank you.
If you want him to even go lower, he will go lower. That's my confession.
Bless your heart. Thank you very much for calling. We are off on an actual break.
All right, welcome back. And that was from the Sunny Side show on Nigeria Info in Lagos some days ago. So, I'd like to get your take on this woman's actions. Let's do that very quickly till 4 p.m. The lines are officially open right now. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, and 0817-923-0007. We're also live on Facebook.com/Nigeria Info PH. WhatsApp is on 0809-030-6416. Brief and straight to the point, please. Thank you very much. Via WhatsApp, Mike from Tigers died. This woman can get us the leaders of Boko Haram, bandits, militants, kidnappers in just 1 week. She should be appointed the head of DSS. All right. Good afternoon, Dar. I really admire the woman's guts. It serves the side chicks right, always wanting to reap where they did not sow. They don't know what we've had to go through for the man they're tripping for outside. Cheating is painful, but I cannot go fight outside with my man. That's from Mrs. Oni. Dear Dar, most men would rather die than be disgraced and humiliated like this. I think I'm in that category. Two wrongs have never and would never make Right, that's from Big Will. I've got EJ on the line from Element. Hello, EJ, you're welcome. Please go on.
Good day, Dayo.
Hi, go ahead.
Yes. Well, I listened passionately to the woman's confession, and I must say that she acted very well. That's a very civilized and a very kind of civil way of handling matters like that. Unlike what other ladies out there would have done. No, at least she has spared herself of possible trouble. Maybe she has acted drastically, like fighting the ladies or possibly killing them or something. By now, she would have been having issues to settle. But I think the way she handled the matter was quite civil. I'm not encouraging men to cheat. I think for me, I think I like the way she handled the matter. It was, very, very civil and mild, and that's very good.
All right, DJ. Kingsley from out of Georgia, welcome. Go on.
Okay, good afternoon, Diane.
Hi, Kingsley.
What I was saying was really, I was looking at the week we had she was quite smart.
Really?
Not every person would go through that route. She reminds me of somebody that told her story, but hers was that she had to make friends with the sidekick. And the sidekick didn't know for 6 months. The day she revealed the sidekick to the husband, and the husband to the sidekick, so they felt like, let's dig the grave, let's put two of them inside, and they go.
But how about, you don't think she put the husband through some trauma during that 2 weeks?
But if you watch what she said, she calmed down, she brought the husband to the house, allowed him to feel good for another 1 month. And then explained to him that this is what is going on by way of action. So in that 1 month, he would have gotten that confidence that, okay, I have my wife is with me. And then when he heard that voice, it was like, okay, he would just calm himself down. Truth be told, that should my brother, the best thing that you can yourself is just stop that. But for her, maybe she give her, I know she will tell her this, but a lot of people want to ask another question, especially a lot of married women. They want to but that please screw me in this regard, so that I'll find solutions to my problem. Thank you.
You're welcome, Kinsley. Simeon from Indele, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dayo.
Hello, Simeon. Go on.
This woman deserves an award.
Really?
She really set the standard that women ought to go and emulate her. She dealt with those girls, the psychological war. I'm sure those girls learned a bigger lesson. And that man, he is lucky he has a very nice woman. That's just the much I want to say.
All right, Simeon, via Facebook, Sarah Dixon Eguatu goes, wow, this woman is so sweet. That should be done to all the girls and husbands that misbehave. The law on Facebook says it's bad to should have prayed for a husband. I've got a Cookie Gam from Mouth 3. Hello, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Dayo, good afternoon.
Hi, go on.
Dayo, listen to this movie this afternoon. Dayo, if Nigerian women should gather and honor that woman, Nigerian women should gather and honor that woman. That woman is a genius indeed. You see, what that woman did, sometimes women thought they can use power to fight out their husband. Every good man, husband is in her hand.
So, Cookie Gam, you don't mind if your wife does that to you?
No, Dayo, what that woman did to me, you see, why will a man start wasting his money, living such a life?
So you wouldn't mind if your wife does that to you?
As a preacher, I'm a family teacher. I'm a family teacher. So what the man did is what every wise woman would do to save the husband. The way the husband is alive today, to know that the husband will respect that woman. That woman is a genius indeed. Thank you, Dayo.
You're welcome. Via WhatsApp. Good afternoon, Dayo. But I'm thinking, can she be accused of kidnapping? All right. Hello, Dayo. This was Diary of a Mad Black Woman, Nigeria version. In a better country, she will sell the movie rights. It's a very interesting story. I was glued to the radio. That's on B.O.B. Okay, let's see. Still via... Do I have anything on... Don Best goes, I thought prayer is everything in Nigeria. Why didn't she engage herself in fervent prayers that God will change him? I don't know why. We may have to ask her. I couldn't stop screaming while through her narration that I have my two hands up with maximum respect for that woman. Dana sent that in. Good afternoon, Wawu. Wisdom will not kill that woman. That was smart. Queen from Azuoba sent that. B. Andy goes, this is a wicked woman, period. If it's me, I will divorce her, period. May God never allow me to be in this situation. Who told women that having sexual encounters with other women is cheating? This is more than an affair. Okay. All right, let's see. I've got Marcus from D-Line. Marcus, you're welcome. Please go on.
Thanks, Dayo. What's happening these days in this country? Everywhere you turn, you have kidnappers everywhere. The farm, kidnappers, highway, kidnappers, now in our homes. Huh? Well, for me, the lady, she's very lucky. She dealt with the type that maybe they do not know how they are left from their rights and all that. If not, she deals with the wrong ones. Well, I wish her well.
All right, Marcus. I've got Ibiza from Audley Road. Ibiza, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Yes, Dayo. Happy Barika de Salah.
What should I say?
Okay, that woman, the husband will be giving her her award every month.
Hello? Okay, Ibiza's gone. That's it. I've got comment via WhatsApp. I'll get to it shortly. I've got Christian from Creek Road. Christian, you're welcome. Please go ahead.
Yes. That woman is the most intelligent woman in this world. Very smart woman. I did like what she did to them so that they would learn.
So you won't mind if your wife. So you won't mind if your wife does that to you.
You say what?
You won't mind if your wife does that to you.
I won't mind, but I won't do that kind of a thing.
Assuming you did.
They don't want to follow single boys. It's just what they are looking for to destroy their marriage.
Okay.
It's very wrong. I didn't think that it was different. I would let them sweep the house, wash the man's clothes, do every housework until they leave the house. And the way, she won't even fight them. I like the way she didn't fight them. Just let them just walk and do the work, because that's how the money comes.
Okay, all right. Via WhatsApp, if I was to be that man, I would not eat her food for days. Fear will not grieve me, but she's a real deal. Marcus said that. Good afternoon, that woman was very smart. She outsmarted her husband to possess her possession fully. Truly, she demonstrated smartness to the highest degree. Okay, all right. From a God's power. I think the woman put the husband through humiliation. What if the man died as a result of high BP from what she did? What the woman did was very good. She's a smart woman. Other men should learn to stick to their wives. There's no getting cheating. That's Kay from Port Harcourt. I'm humbled to hear this. A lesson for all men should learn, an approach all women should adopt. Congratulations on their vow renewal. God bless your marriages. Emmanuel from Port Harcourt sent that in. Dr. Franklin Calvin from PH says it's a very big lesson to men. A very good movie also. Lesson for men who like cheating. Okay. Good afternoon. That woman is emotionally intelligent. Lessons. I can win a battle without throwing a blow. Wisdom is power. Ubong from Wuji said that. Honestly, this woman is incredible. I really do like a sense of humor. Not all women would have done that. Bravo, and how I wish other women would follow. That's Harry from Old GRA. I'm taking more calls still, by the way. The lines are still open. Get a die, please. Can you replay? Just join in. Thanks. That's from Christy. Christy, sorry, you missed out on quite a bit. I can't play it back. It's quite long. It's about 13 minutes. All right. If this woman tries, okay, now let's see. Oh, folks are asking that I play it back. I'm sorry, I can't play it back. You know. All right, back to the phone lines. I've got Walter from Brookport. Walter, you're welcome. Please go on.
Yeah, Dayo.
Hi.
That woman, she's not a smart woman to me.
Okay.
She's not a smart woman.
All right.
In fact, when she was narrating her story, I knew that woman was come from Imo State or Anambra. But I was thinking that she's from Mbise, because it's Mbise women that can behave like that. You see, that woman, to me, what she did, I'm suspecting that woman did that stroke to that man.
How? How do you give someone a stroke?
Yes, because she was monitoring the okay. Now, if I tell you what women do, now you are people are saying that the man is cheating. What are the women do? I know one woman that built house for a boy, a married woman. I'm just telling you the fact. It's not everything will come to air to say. This woman are there. People are saying that she's smart. Smart for where? Women spend money for men, building houses, buying cars for their boyfriends.
So are you saying just because women cheat, then it's okay for men to cheat also?
They cheat. Women cheat more than men.
So what you're saying is, Walter, what you're saying is because women cheat, it's okay for men to cheat as well?
Women cheat.
No, so Walter, what you're saying is because women cheat, it's okay for men to cheat also?
So it's not that America cheat, but both sides. It's both sides. So that you cannot be saying that men cheat. Both sides cheat. I'm just telling you from experience.
I don't think that's in contention. Nobody's arguing that, Walter.
No, but because this woman is on air now, there are people are saying that she's smart. Smart where?
What did she do wrong? What did she do wrong, Walter?
You don't know that woman did that stroke to that man. The woman want that man to die.
If she wanted him to die, she could have arranged that, don't you think?
Forget it, die off. Forget it, don't know this woman though. They are deadly. They are deadly. Thank you.
Hello, Walter. Via WhatsApp. Hello, Di. I agree with Marcus. There are so many ways that her action could have gone wrong. She basically confessed to 4 counts of kidnapping. 1 out of the 4 ladies could have poisoned her husband, could have attacked her. Many young ladies have connections in the police and the military. That's on BOB. Also via WhatsApp. Thank God her games ended in smiles. They could have ended in tears. It would have certainly been traumatic for the man. Perhaps she pushed too much to show the man his fault. What if one of the girls had poisoned the food and aimed for everyone, including herself, to die? Men should learn and women should learn when to stop also. She went too far and meant only to satisfy herself and nothing more. ND from One said that. I've got Mark from OGR on the line. Mark, you're welcome. Please go on.
Yeah, good afternoon, Dayo.
Hi, Mark. Go ahead.
Well, first, I think at her own knowledge, she thought she was smart. But just like one of the callers said, that if the case should be pursued to a higher extent, it could be passed as kidnapping. Then, Dayo, to say that these women enjoyed, these ladies are enjoying when she's serving rosary. Then take their own view. Does she know what they do for their husband? Do you think that that man just goes around squandering cash here and there? They have their own duty to do before that man pays those cash to them. So for me, it doesn't pass for us to say he just wastes money. For them, for the man, those ladies deliver a certain kind of service. Whether if she likes it or not, that is a conversation for another day. But before that man should splash those cashes around, I think those ladies have their own service to deliver, and that man pays them for their own service. So I don't think they have to suffer in order to make their own money. That's my own thought. Then for the man, I think the wife thought she was doing a great thing. If not, that would have passed for a divorce. So that's what I should end. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mark, on Facebook, where you don't care. Naomi Ikpoki goes, only a cheat would think that what the woman did was bad. She's a wise woman. I know many would think since her husband was providing her needs, he shouldn't be selfish, as they say. But she's the one who knows what she went through to get him to where he is now. God bless the woman for applying wisdom in the matter. Cheating should not be excused at all on both sides. Please stick to your partners. Crown George goes, good afternoon, Dayo. Listen to that woman narrate I believe she's every man's dreams, not minding that what others say, period. She's got a good heart and also trying to protect her own. Thank you. I've got Oge from Rumodara. Oge, you're welcome. Go on.
Hello, Dayo. Good afternoon.
All right, go ahead.
In as much as I do not encourage promiscuity or cheating, that woman went too far. That drama alone, that action alone, could worsen the husband's situation. Because at that point in time, her husband was helpless. So it could have even worsened the situation. He could die of heart attack or the trauma that the whole thing would have put him through. Because there are a lot of people who may not have known about this issue, but because she made it public, and now the husband will be having that guilt, and that sense of guilt may never leave him. So who knows? Just that God will help him, because the afterthought of what he went through may even make him to die. So the woman went to the extreme. It is true she handled it in a way that at the end of the day it appeared she was smart or something. Yeah. But making the weaknesses of her husband known to the whole world is not the best of approach. Well, that's our own approach.
All right, okay. Timothy is gone. Now, via WhatsApp. The lady was being smart by half. She didn't act as a virtuous woman. She traumatized the man and indignitized him. Even corpses are treated with dignity to a great extent. All right. That woman has just succeeded in conducting an attitude test for her husband. When the man finally recovers, he will choose a second wife out of the side chicks. I don't think there's anything smart about her actions, and that's from Obina. Now, if that man is physically fit, do you think that woman will embark in such an action? That's Chidi from Ajip. All right. We have to wrap this up shortly. We've got business news top of the hour at 4 p.m. My conversation with the Commissioner for Energy and Natural Resources, Dr. Peter Mede, comes up on the subject matter of River State government securing waivers for modular refineries. We'll come to that in a moment. Still via WhatsApp, that woman is not smart and her husband has not stopped cheating. Also via WhatsApp, my fear is that this man may commit suicide now realizing the deal is in the public domain. That's Lucky from Eneka. If not forgotten, some actions of that woman would have killed the man. That's Julius from Amoku. Maybe a final call now. Ugochukwu from D-Line, you're welcome. Please go on. Hello, go ahead. Ugochukwu, you're welcome. Go ahead, please. Sorry, not working out. Precious Nakebari on Facebook goes, this is the best level of maturity ever. I never thought some women can be mature like this. This one that small girls with big God are not commenting. Nigerian men abstain from it. The caller is wrong. For him to say the woman did that to the man and over seriousness is doing him. Okay. All right, we're coming to the end of the conversation right now. Maybe another couple comments via WhatsApp. Good evening, Dial. The woman played a very smart one. Thank God everything went well. AJ Elijah said that. Hello, Dial. This woman really inspired me so much. It's a lesson for both men and women. I pray I don't disappoint my wife to a level where she will think of doing a thing like this to me. Okay. Still via WhatsApp, Dial, can we know what was the cause of the man's sickness? Let's pray the man doesn't die soon. She's killing the man slowly. Okay. All right. Forcing those side chicks to clean up the man, is that not against their fundamental human rights? How can you force me to change a grown man's waist? Ernest from Woji sent that in. Okay. And William from Umebulu goes, people are saying she did the right thing. She's fortunate it was to that extent, that is, the man was down to that level of needing help. All men would not be in such a situation. She didn't do well. Okay, well, thanks for joining the conversation. I think that's the much that I can take on the matter. Great talking to you on this. We've got business news coming up top of the hour. And like I mentioned a while ago, Rivers State government has secured waivers for, I think, 15 modular refineries. What are the potentials this has for Rivers State? Do we have timelines on what these modular refineries will be taken off? These and other related details that affect the energy sector, especially with reference to Rivers State, will come up in my conversation shortly with Dr. Peter Midday, Rivers State Commissioner for Energy and Natural Resources. Do please stay tuned. The conversation continues shortly.